and macro overview perspective, okay, so to speak. Number one, okay, everybody know back last year, we actually happened to have this economy crisis due to this global pandemic. All right, so GDP actually went down significantly. But if you look at the chart 2021, this GDP actually came back. We are actually on a recovery mode now, okay? And Singapore economy is expected to grow 6.5%. All right, okay, good job. 6.5% in 2021. Okay, I felt these are really important. As soon as recovery starts, okay, I believe property price is going to hit the next level pretty soon. And there's a couple of reasons why Singapore GDP recover so quickly and why property prices continue to go up despite global pandemic. Okay, one of the reasons is we actually have got higher vaccination rate, okay, which you can see here. Percentage of population vaccinated is about 42 because some of them actually are vaccinated with just one dose. So vaccinated with 2 doses is about 32% already. All right, so those who have not, quickly go and make your appointment, okay, and get your vaccination done. And I felt this is really something really important. People will prefer to put their family or actually do business in a country whereby it is safe. All right. Okay, and we always want to compare GDP and also property price index. So in short, if you compare from 1990s to 2021, which is current, GDP actually went up 590%, while private residential price only 297%. The reason why we put these two together is to show you the difference, okay? The potential difference that private residential price that can catch up over time. Okay, and if you realize that for the past 3 to 4 years, especially since 2018, there's only one general direction that property price has been heading, which is heading up. And throughout these many quarters, we have got 8 up cycle and only 3 down cycle. Okay, of course, like every graph and charts, usually whatever goes up, it will come down. Whatever goes up, it will come down, like my cursor. But overall, on the average, okay, we have got more ups than down. So this is something that consumers and also property agents, we need to take note. New private home prices also jumped 3.3%, okay, in first quarter 2021. Okay, means we are still coping with the global pandemic extremely well. Okay, and there's even fear of introduction of cooling measures. All right, property prices continue to rise in April and May. Of course, since the phase 2 heightening alert, we are slightly affected, but overall long term, I think we are bound to continue to rise. Okay, and if you realize that since global pandemic, okay, there's still a very strong demand for both private and primary and secondary market. Next, integrated development, right? So to be deemed as an integrated development, first, this development must have this mixed use component inside, all right? There must be a residential, there must be a commercial element to be deemed integrated. On top of that, right, either you have got a bus interchange or MRT station is also part of this integrated development. Okay, so if you realize not many private developments in Singapore actually have got a bus interchange of MRT station directly below you. Okay, so this is how you classify private development as integrated. So there are some integrated projects in Singapore. Some of you or most of you should be familiar with all these. Okay, like Midtown Modern that we recently launched. Okay, we are still selling Sengkang Grand, right? Warwick, okay, is one of them. And these few days better don't go to Orchard residents. They are also affected by the COVID, but they are also integrated, right? Marina One as well. All these are integrated projects. So in short, what you need to know for integrated projects, why you should reach out to your buyers on Canninghill Piers is because there are only 2.4% of the total housing stocks that are classified as integrated development that consists of mixed commercial and also bus interchange and or MRT station, right? So a few advantages why you all should consider Canninghill Piers as your project to work on is because the integrated developments actually helps in terms of transport connectivity. A lot of convenience, brings vibrancy because of the shopping center, the commercial element inside there. So if you are private investors, right, you realize that usually your rental per square foot will be much higher. Later I'll show you some. That you will also have got higher demand as well. So if you look at some central region luxury homes, that are integrated like Park Place in Paya Lebar, Tanjong Pagar, Warwick, generally, they have got 10 to 18% premium when compared to the projects in the same district. All right. So people are willing to pay a little bit more, right, for this kind of integrated developments. Some project description, just in case those who have not attended my Property Mega show over the weekend, right? So just in case you miss out, this is a plot of land at former Liang Court. So I put some perspective here. The photo taken, if you realize that the old Liang Court is actually facing this greenery patch called the Fort Canning here. Directly in front, we are flanked by Singapore River, and if you can see closely, right, the river taxi is actually here. So a lot of us also visited Hai Di Lao, where Clarke is, right? So a lot of F&B. MRT station, is actually here, right below. Then there will be future development. Later I'll share a little bit more. And on the photo on the right, you realize that we can actually see the City Hall and Bugis area. So this is another view, or more towards the right hand side. Later I'll show you perspective whereby we can see Marina Bay and even Sentosa and Greater Southern Waterfront. Just to take note, some project description given by developer. This is a rare hill and river dual frontage. This is something very special, in the central region of Singapore. We have got 2 residential. If you can look at my drawings here, this is drawn by myself. We will have this 48-story residential, the high rise, and the 24-story residential on the other side, connected by this sky bridge. I don't have the perspective from developer yet, but when we did a meeting, this is what developer showed us. Total 696 unit. There will be a 21-story Moxie Hotel. If you go and Google Moxie Hotel, they are actually run by Marriott. And Somerset residence will be the service apartment. This will be the 20-story. And if you realize 20-story is the one in blue, Moxie Hotel is the one in yellow. So every tower here will have very good view. And CDL and CapitaLand will offer 1 to 5 bedrooms, apartment, sky suites, and of course, super penthouse, right? And this will be the tallest residential development, along Singapore River, because I'm very familiar with the Singapore River developments. I don't think there's anybody that is like 48-story high, so we will be the highest residential development along Singapore River. But very importantly, for the connectivity, we are directly linked to Fort Canning MRT station. One and only brand new integrated development along Singapore River, by Fort Canninghill. Take note, this is developed by not only one reputable developer, but instead we have got 2, which is CapitaLand and CDL. Break Angels Group, in short BIG, will be the design architect supported by DP Architect. All right, so later I will go through a little bit more about the architect and so on and so forth on the landscape and project interior design. And if you look at this perspective, okay, of the Google Earth, you realize that surrounding us, in fact, we don't have too many high rise. So we are expecting a very good view for every unit at Canninghill Piers. Okay, prime central location. I felt location is always important for every property investment. And so to speak, the view at Canninghill Piers also helps to add a premium, okay, to what we potentially will be selling, okay, at third quarter 2021. First, you must understand, we are classified under the commercial and residential planning in 2019 master plan. We are here. Okay, I circle, okay, this former Liang, which is Canninghill Piers. Okay, so in front, we actually have got Fort Canning, which is the one in green. You realize that anything near to the greeneries, okay, near to a place whereby you can do your weekend, do your evening run, okay, do your morning exercise, will always be very favorable, whereby people, okay, focus a lot on their health recently, right? Okay, and in front, we actually have got the Singapore River. By the side, we actually have got the purplish, okay, master plan called the hotel site. Okay, if you go to URA, they actually have got this plan, okay, came out in newspaper, Straits Time, that they're going to further develop this green connection from Orchard Road to Singapore River, right? So they're going to link all the way from Napier area, okay, towards Fort Canning, passing through the Orchard vicinity and towards Piers, Pearl Hill City Park. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. And if you are familiar with this location is very much cultural heritage district, okay, with this Fort Canning Park, right? So all the way from Fort Canning Park, where Canninghill Piers is, we are flanked by this Bras Basah Bugis area, okay, Civic District, which is along Singapore River, okay, is something that you can get to enjoy as well. Okay, and very importantly, I want to highlight to you, there will be very limited residential units coming up in this location. If you can look at our plot, okay, which is the one that I circle, the one in red is actually an upcoming hotel site under the reserve list. All right, so and if you look at this, there will be 0 residential here. Okay, so I think it's always good to buy somewhere whereby you don't have too many competitors directly beside you. Okay. And very importantly, from our location, 2 minutes drive, you can go to CTE, right? CTE is right here. Okay, so 2 minutes drive, you can go reach CTE, and through CTE, you can now link to AYE, or you can drive towards the Keppel area where we have got MCE. In fact, there's 3 major expressways supporting Canninghill Piers. This plot of land is really unique, okay, because everybody knows about Singapore River, but not many people get to experience the lifestyle staying in this area itself. Okay, so it's always good to be near Orchard Road, yet you have got a river that you can look into, okay, every time you come back home. And also fronting the development is also Fort Canninghill. So if you have not visited Fort Canninghill, I think it's a very nice, quiet and private park that you can visit, especially if you're with your family. All right, okay, a lot of huge space around, very Instagrammable. And a few days ago, I actually took this photo just to showcase to you. Actually, the development has been torn down, okay, almost flat already, because I have got agents, okay, who actually come and ask, right, come and ask whether are we going to do a A&A, or are we going to tear down and rebuild. So if you can see this building right from the photo, it will be tear down. Okay, and you can also visit Tiong Bahru Bakery, right? So they are still open. Okay, and they have got really huge lawn area that you see sometimes people will sit around, do their picnic. All right, and children have got this all these slides available. Okay, all these are newly revamped at Fort Canning to encourage outdoor space and people bring family to Fort Canning here. Okay, hold on. Can you all hear me? If you can hear me, can you just type 1? Okay, I see some chat. You're talking about volume. Can you all hear me?
Can sir.
Okay.
Clear.
So it's not me, all right. Okay, so generally there will be a couple of facing that we are looking at for Canning here. Right, so one is the Orchard view, of course, because we are very near to Orchard. Okay, and of course MBS and Sentosa. But more importantly, right, so you actually get to have this greenery facing, which is facing Canning Hill. Okay, Fort Canning Hill, and also the Singapore River direction. All right. Okay, this is what I got from Google Earth. So I think this one give you one glance, you can see everything. Okay, very importantly, from where Canninghill Piers is, okay, definitely we will be able to see, okay, the famous Marina Bay. And for those who think Singapore skyline is really nice, you can look into the CBD area. Okay, and if you look this direction, you will be able to see all these orangey shop houses, okay, near Tanjong Pagar, very expensive premium shop houses here, right? If you see directly in front, you will be able to see our Singapore River. If you face this direction, okay, you are facing towards Orchard, okay, Orchard skyline, or towards my left, you will see Fort Canning Park. So the reason why I can draw so many arrows is also because we don't have a lot of developments near us. Okay, so when you look out from your balcony or from your bedroom, right, all this building will be pretty far away from Fort Canning Piers. So I just want to share this that I found online. Okay, allow me to say Mandarin first. Okay, so it says 门前有流水，门后有靠山. As per what you see in the photo, right? Behind you have got this mountain. In front you have got water, which is, according to this article, okay, will bring a lot of wealth and health into people who are staying in this plot of land. All right, so I'm not very into feng shui, okay, but I felt it makes sense to me logically because it's very comfortable to look into greeneries or in fact look into water, right? So for those who think this is for those who are into feng shui, I think they understand where am I coming from, okay, from this article. Okay, and of course this is the greenery view, Fort Canning. So you can see, okay, really a good frontage. And the other side, okay, directly opposite, you will have got this Singapore River view, right? If you look towards the right-hand side, which is here, you will look towards Robertson Quay area. All these are low-rise residential. And this side, okay, will be the commercial. This is Riverside Point, the one that I'm pointing. Okay, since we are on this page, right, I want to tell you my show flat is actually here. All right, so the only way to go to show flat is to come from this direction. Okay, that's the only way. And you must come into this roundabout. Okay, there will be parking here. Okay, post launch. Okay, during launch from now till launch, okay, agents shouldn't park here. You can park at the commercial shop area here or the offices nearby. All right, so we have got Singapore River view. Okay, of course, not forgetting Marina Bay and CBD view, depending on what you like. So when we have got more perspective, we will definitely want to send it to you. I felt two views are nice. If you're somebody who loves Marina Bay Sands view, can you just type MBS? If you like CBD view, can you just type CBD inside? At least I see actually what do our agents prefer. Wow, smart. There's people who put both. Okay, I think if you really go high floor, the 48th story, if you look down, you can see a river. Okay, let me show you. You see the river here. All right. Then you can see Marina Bay Sands. I think this is really, really nice. Okay, anyway, if I'm not wrong, if I'm not wrong, as long as you can see Marina Bay Sands, you should be able to see the CBD view as well, right? Because in front of us, you realize there's nothing too high rise that will potentially block us. Okay, so very good view if you face towards the south. Okay, and this is another view that I go even higher, right? Just now I show you the Singapore River view, but this side here, potentially you can see the Greater Southern Waterfront, okay, and you see the full spectrum about CBD view, how it looks like, okay. Reputable developer is something that you can shout out to your customer, okay. So CapitaLand, very famous. We have been working on their projects. We are still marketing One Per Bank, Sengkang Grand, right? Very famous, nice facade called Sky Habitat, called the Liden, right? Many years ago, we have been working on them. Integrated projects like Bedok Residence, right? Mixed Development, Canninghill 9, Orchard Residence are all built by CapitaLand. CDL as well. I've worked with CDL a few times. Okay, so they have developed New Futura. We are still selling Novell 18, Gramercy Park at Grange, okay, St. Regis, W Residence. Not forgetting House on Handy, okay, Boulevard 88, also a mixed development, Boulevard 88. Okay, South Beach is also a high-end, luxurious, integrated project, right? Okay, that we are also still selling. And you must understand the location, Clarke Quay, right? Because Clarke Quay offers a lot of F&B and entertainment, and a lot of customers actually love, especially the younger generation. So potentially this project, you can reach out to a lot of younger crowd, okay, whereby they love nice wine and dine and also entertainment, right, after they come back from work. This is the place, you no need to drive to drink, okay? You drink already, you walk back home. Okay, on top of Clarke Quay area, you must first understand surrounding Clarke Quay, we have got so many amenities, okay? So many restaurants that you can visit. You can see the orange bubble, right? Okay, the location. So all these are amenities around Canninghill Piers, okay? So Clarke Quay offers both modern and traditional facade of different buildings. Okay, we have got shop houses, we have got high rise, okay, we have got different kind of residential very near us at Robertson Quay. Okay, and I think, I mean, not these few days but before all of us stay at home, I think many of us actually bring friends or we gather, okay, at Clarke Quay area. So these are some of the restaurants that you can potentially visit. The one that I always frequent is this I always like to go Hai Di Lao, right? So the leadership team, and because I'm always in this area, every time we got celebration, it's always this Hai Di Lao that we visit How many of you love Hai Di Lao? Maybe you just type HDL inside. So long never eat Hai Di Lao already. Okay, entertainment, right? So of course they have got all this club and especially entertainment like Zouk, right? So ERA has been selling the old Zouk and the new Zouk So yeah, I used to visit the old Zouk. Now Clarke Quay holds the new Zouk. Zouk, just in case you do not know, okay, used to be at the another site. Okay, recently they came over to Clarke Quay. It's a 26 years old music driven entertainment institution. All right, so there's many entertainment, okay, around this area. Okay, something to also take for your customers to take note is the operator for our commercial component, our commercial podium. Okay, it will be run by CapitaLand Malls. Okay, this is not something new. All these shopping center like Bedok Mall, like recently revamped Funan, okay, Orchard Ion, Raffles City, okay, people in the East, Tampines Mall, okay, all these are run by CapitaLand Mall. Maybe you all can type inside the group chat which is your favorite shopping center by CapitaLand, right? Okay, I just want to introduce the name of this two-story commercial podium. Okay, directly below Canninghill Piers. It will be called Canninghill Square. Okay, so take note, everyone, Canninghill Square, right, is actually the shopping center. It's not the residential, right? 2 MRT station, okay. In this location, some of the developments only have got 1, but we actually have got 2, which is the northeast line and also the downtown line, right? So Fort Canning, you look at this red color, this is where the Liang Court is. We are directly on top of Fort Canning station. So you just go down to basement, okay, within 1 minute, you can actually reach, okay, the MRT line that you will commute to work. Okay, 3 minutes walk, you can reach Clarke station. Just in case you do not know where Fort Canning station is, we are somewhere here, right? The blue color one, can you see? Okay, I just want to share with you potentially where can this MRT station bring you to. So if you are somebody, it brings you to different parts of Singapore, right? 1 stop, you will reach Dhoby Ghaut, if not Chinatown, and this is an interchange. 2 stop, you will reach Outram Park and Little India. Okay, 3 stop to Harbourfront, 7 stop to Serangoon. So no matter which part of Singapore that you want to go, north, east, or west, you can actually easily reach the interchange and change a train and go to your destination. And of course, downtown line for your tenants, for investors, you need to take note, a lot of your tenants will probably actually go to this downtown line. Why? Because a lot of them will be working along this area, Telok Ayer, downtown, Bayfront, where MBFC is. So they will probably take the blue color line and go towards the south. Okay, and something that you can take note, okay, in this location, because in front of you, if you have visited Clarke Quay before, your tenants or yourself can potentially take a river taxi to MBFC, which costs like $5, and the stop is directly below you, okay, where Clarke Quay is. Okay, you can take boat to work. Okay, I just want to share a little bit on the renowned architect, okay, Bragg Angels Group, right? This very young gentleman founded BIG back in 2005. Okay, so started in Denmark, then they moved on to New York, then London, then recently Barcelona. All right, so they are very famous for iconic a development that looks different, okay, from their neighboring buildings. And just in case you do not know, they actually designed this Capital Spring project by CapitaLand as well. Right, so it is still under construction, almost done already. Today I just drove past. Okay, the actual location is the former Golden Shoe car park. Okay, every time when we go CBD, those who are driving usually wants to park here. Okay, the cheapest parking, but it has been torn down, and next time it will be called Capital Spring. Okay, they are very famous for this 8 house in Denmark, right? So a figure of 8 building, okay, with a very big plot of land. So this architect caught a lot of people's attention because of this design, okay, and also another building here, okay, in New York called Via 57 West, okay, also river frontage. All right, talking about investment upside, I'm going to share some details about why your customer should invest into Canninghill Piers and what are the potential returns, okay, if you have got investors looking at it. I just want to take one benchmark from this project that we are still selling called Midtown Modern. All right, so if you remember, during the first weekend, 60% of this Midtown Modern condo was sold, was taken away. That at that point in time is about 340 units out of the 558 units. Okay, so let's look at this perspective. Of course, they have got grade A office. Okay, it's a up and coming transformation, good location in Bugis, right? But I just want to share my point of view. You must take note, they can sell 60% without Fort Canninghill, without Singapore River. Okay, the reason why I showed it is to tell you, I believe if you choose the right project to work, okay, I believe that the sales of Canninghill Piers, okay, will be better than this 60%. Okay, let's try, okay, to sell out within a day if possible. Okay, and one bedroom transacted in this area of Bugis. Okay, they are about 409 square feet. Generally, if you can see, is hovering $3,000 over per square foot. Okay, the red box that I showcased to you. Quantum wise is something that you need to know. The reason why is because a lot of agents has been asking me what would be the pricing for Canninghill Piers. I do not have any pricing yet, but I felt this is a very good benchmark that how you should educate your customers. And for those who think this is a high price, you'll be surprised by the next few slides that I'm going to show you. People are buying into such sizes and such quantum. Okay, $3,000 over per square foot is something that people can accept. So as a property agent out there, can you accept this pricing? All right. If you don't trust that people are willing to buy, you will never sell the project. Okay. So $3,000 over per square foot, 1.4 over million. I just got this yesterday from ERA Pro. You look at the available unit. The lowest per square foot at Midtown Modern now is about $3,281 for the one bedroom. Quantum is 1.42 million. All right. 1.42 million. If you want to buy it, it is still available. And you look at this, the highest per square foot, probably the top floor unit is selling at $4,000. One bedroom about 1.672 million for a 409 square feet. Okay, like it or not, we have sold majority of it. 150 buyers have took up Midtown Modern. We are only left with 17. Right. So why I show you this ERA Pro is to tell you, don't wait. People will be coming in to buy Canninghill Piers because there isn't a lot of availability elsewhere. Okay, and they are also integrated. 2-bedroom, right? If you can see I'm going to draw a circle. There's only one unit left. People actually, 140 buyers actually come into Bugis and buy their 2-bedroom. Okay, so in short, the entry price for 1 and 2 bedroom, okay, if you want to buy an integrated project in Bugis, is already like 1.4 over million. 2 bedroom about slightly above $2 million per square foot. They are already hovering $3,200, $3,300 per square foot. Okay, so I hope I give you a very clear indicator. Canninghill, okay, fronted with Fort Canninghill, okay, and also Singapore River. How much do you think CDL will price Canninghill? Maybe you all can type in terms of per square foot inside the chat group, then we see what every agent is thinking. So I repeat, maybe everybody just type the per square foot. How much do you think CDL and CapitaLand will price Canninghill? Okay, if you take reference from Midtown Modern. All right, keep it coming. Thank you very much. Okay, so these are some projects within 2.5 kilometers from Canninghill. All right, so like a veneer, the average is about 3,001, right? The bottom left. Okay, also an integrated project, very big size, high quantum, Orchard Residences, about $3,000 per square foot, right? Gramercy Park by CDL, about 3,001. Okay, very near to us, we are also still selling Eden, okay, Residence 3,001, Wallet, another comparable, 3,400, and we ever transacted almost $5,000 per square foot in Tanjong Pagar. Okay, South Beach is something that you need to take note also, 3,003, highest ever 3,008. Right, so I see a lot of 3,002, 3,003, right? I don't have the price, but I think this is something that CDL and CapitaLand will definitely work on in terms of price range. So if we want to do comparison, who can we compare with, right? So I felt there's only 3 projects that is worth mentioning. First, South Beach, right? Also by CDL. Okay, then CapitaLand, Orchard, and also Guacoland, Wallet Residences. They are all high-end, luxurious, integrated development that is similar to Canninghill Piers. And these are their statistics, their figures. If you can see, overall average is $3,300 per square foot. So whoever type in like 3233, 3435, I think you are somehow right. Okay. And you look at the number of transactions, I felt pretty healthy. People are still buying into all these projects. These are for the past 2 years since 2019 second quarter to current. And in terms of per square foot, I want to tell you so that you can recommend to your customers, because integrated project usually have got a higher per square foot in terms of rental. And there will be a lot of people who love to stay where the MRT is, where the shopping center is. If you don't mind staying in an integrated development, can you just type yes inside the chat group? Type yes inside the chat group if you don't mind, right? If money is not a concern, you don't mind staying in an integrated, okay? Can you just type yes? Awesome. Okay, then trust me, it's always back-to-back rental. No concern for rentability. So I think very importantly, we need to zoom down. What's available within 500 meters that might potentially be our competitors? So these are something that you can share with your customers. How much rental can they fetch? So you can see within 500 meters, some transactions in terms of rental, they can go also as high as $7 to $10, $12. All right. So these are some transactions that's already happened. I got this source from URA. So you can see the number of bedrooms and the quantum that they are paying. Right. So somehow or rather, if you're familiar with this part, okay, of Robertson Quay, Clarke Quay, you realize that there's a lot of expats, a lot of working professionals who really love this location. So if you have got a good river view or unblocked greenery view, there will be a lot of tenants who don't mind paying a premium, okay, to stay there. So some transactions, I took out some projects, okay, within 500 meters to showcase to you. So if you do an average, it's about $5 according to SRX within the last 2 years. Okay, it depends on how many bedrooms that you are looking at. About $5.30 for the 1 bedroom, $5.16 for the 2 bedroom. Okay, 3 and 4 will be $4.45 and $4.20 respectively. All right, so you can go and do more research before talking to your customer. Okay, so in summary, okay, what we want to share is actually this high-end, brand new integrated development that's coming up in third quarter 2021. We are going to have our meeting with CDL very soon. They will be the lead developer to take up this project. Okay, integrated with 21-story Moxie Hotel, right? 20-story service apartment run by Somerset residents. Okay, 2-story commercial podium operated by Capital Land Mall. Okay, I think view is really important. Okay, rare hill and river dual frontage in the central region of Singapore. Tallest residential along Singapore River, supported by 2 MRT stations. Okay, 2 developers, CDL and Capital Land. Renowned architect, BIG. High rentability and good rental yield. Huge upside potential. Ideal for both investors and own stay. Right, estimated launch date will be August to September 2021. So stay tuned. We will send you information whenever it is available. All right. So the question now is, what will be the pricing? Okay. So let's take a 1 bedroom for a benchmark first, because we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 bedroom, and also the penthouses. Right. Can you just type inside the comment, what do you think a 1 bedroom? I don't even know the size, but I predict it will not be the big size 1 bedroom that CDL Capital Land will be looking at. Let's assume maybe 400-500 square feet of 1 bedroom. Can you just type, what do you think is the quantum? Okay, the starting price for this 1 bedroom. 1.65, 1.49, 1.5, wow, 1.7, amazing, right? Okay, keep it coming. Any more? 1.5, 1.5. Actually, I don't know the price. But if you go to Midtown Modern, you want to buy something today, it's already 1.4 something. okay, without the greenery view, without the Singapore River frontage. So what I can say now is the quantum will be very palatable, right? Many of the Singaporeans out there might be able to afford majority. Okay, so never fear to reach out even to your HDB upgraders. They might be potential investors in these Canninghill Piers, whereby they can buy a very premium product, okay, at a very palatable price. Okay, I think 1/million for 1 bedroom or maybe potentially a 2 bedroom at a brand new integrated development, okay, is definitely the price to go for, right entry price, okay, considering we are the tallest residential along Singapore River. Okay, so 1/million is something that you can share. But I think some of you might be right. I think anything 1.5, 1.6 million and below, I think no need to think too much for the 1 bedroom. Right? You can see Midtown Modern people go in and snap up the 1 and 2 bedroom. Okay, but if you're also looking at 3 bedroom, like what I say, I don't know the size yet, but there will be people who will enjoy the Singapore River and also Fort Canning, then also can reach out to them for the